Hello, and welcome to the second part of this. This is just the second part of this, starting out really. Just taking off exactly where it ended from last time. This was again the same. I again didn't learn to, record audio before starting this one. It was the same time actually, just afterwards I recorded this, so it is under the same constraints. I do apologise for that, but you stuck with me again. So, we start out where we were, we get metal, trying to get metal tools. Oh, I actually have a metal pick there. So I must have crafted that already. But it isn't difficult to see how with the metal nodes there and all the resources I can need about. Yeah, start making some narcotic. A lot of this is just going to be me grinding out metal and narcotic and arrows really, and crank arrows in. So yeah, metal tools, crank arrows, what I can need to tame things, and what I need to defend myself. So that's what we're doing here. And also being incredibly dehydrated at the same time apparently. I'm throwing Skinner into the deep end, see if he can swim. Don't know if it's a he, I think it might actually be a she. Pretty sure Skinner's a she. Anyway, stacking up the metal here. Until I'm struggling to move. I'll bring it back. The cycle continues. Just trying to kind of put every resource I have together, because I will need them all at certain times. That's just what I'm doing here. See, I need fiber, and I do think about making a sickle, but I don't think it's worth it really, especially not at this stage. Because it's like quite a bit of metal, it's like 18 ingots. It's just kind of crazy. Oh, sorry. It is past 12 in my defense. I am just bored by my own doing, really. Sorry. And yeah, it's just... sorry, I should be a bit more excited about it. But I also do not want to wake anyone else up. So, I have made some strange cuts during the video. They are to keep the length down because it was quite long otherwise, obviously. And I want to keep them all under 20 minutes because, well, especially for doing this, like voicing over, it's not ideal for 20 minutes or more. Well, it's not ideal, full stop, but like I definitely don't want to do it for very long because I'm not the most well-spoken person, never mind under any sort of pressure. Just looking at what I could do, basically, yeah. Evaluating my options, I say. Looking at the aberration engrams. Now, I'm not really sure. I might actually just give myself blueprints of things that I might want from other DLCs because I might be able to get them. So, if I do, I might do that. Because it's just, yeah, I do think you should just kind of be able to get them all at this stage. In fairness, the game is kind of over. Like, arc is at an end. So, why have them all locked behind the paywall and stuff. I do not understand. But, anyhow, here we are. I've watched part of at least part of the other previous one back, and I do have to apologize. I'm a slightly, at least slightly, a slight bit of a mouth breather, so bear with me on that. I can adjust volume and stuff to try and make it more bearable, but it isn't. It isn't easy to avoid completely. So if there is any occasion where, yeah, I'm just gonna, it's a bit of a not nice one to discuss. So here we are, just getting a bit of fiber, because I had looked and sickles are not worth it at this stage, maybe in a little bit. I suppose I do have quite a bit of metal at my disposal there, so it wouldn't even be bad to get. Could even be good, because the amount of fiber you can get is kind of ridiculous. Like, you just get so amount. Yeah, this is where I was looking for a tree, and I thought them trees might be in my reach, but then yeah, thought about it. Yeah, right about now. Yeah. Decided that road was not for me. And I did notice I have a level up, I think. 3 levels up, jeez. Do the thunk it. And yeah, obviously needing touch, this is what we do. It's what he does, is what he does. That's my impression of Rio Ferdinand. So, she's level 45 already, man. I don't know if this is too quick. I have a feeling it just might be. Seeing that it is just the start of day 2. I don't know, man. It sounds kind of like it might be out. Where I was running there, I don't know. But I think here I do make armor. Well, I say armor, cloth. Not even the full armor, just the big parts, we'll say. Head, torso, legs. Covered. I hadn't even put them on. That's how Sigma my character is. Ah man, that's the second time I've done that. I really have to stop missing them first shots with the bows, especially on dodos. Like, that's just unacceptable. Did notice that spino over there, I think, already, didn't I? So, I had my eye on. The water is kind of scary here because it's quite unclear, and I do think circles do sometimes spawn in it, and potentially piranha. I don't really know. I feel like I've definitely seen circles there, like not in this save or anything, but before. So yeah, I think there's a little bit of caution there. Oh, and I took out all my aggression on the trial bite. Poor thing. You might be thinking, why am I keeping my stone tools there when I could probably just craft an extra metal tools, which does make sense, but Yeah, that'd just be easier in case anything happened. I can get back here and I can grab stone tools. Yeah, there's probably a point to be made that I could just grab metal tools, but here we are. It would not let me access the inventory of the mortar and pestle there for a minute. That's, yeah. Explained by Skinner being thrown around. Poor fella. Poor girl. And my first trank arrows. That's a big achievement, I suppose, isn't it, rather? I have a crossbow and a couple of trank arrows. That's pretty good for day 2, I suppose. Certainly the level is good for day 2 anyway. Jeez. It is a single player server, so it doesn't the days don't go up when I'm not playing, so yeah, I don't know, that could maybe explain a couple things. Although I had just started this world and then just played 2 days. Well, not even really. I don't really know if I finished the second day, so yeah, I don't know. I lie. This is pretty cool. I thought it was better where I just like kind of came out of water and I was already looking at the spino. That was one of the jump cuts. One of the cuts aimed at keeping the video kind of short. That was just getting across the water. I suppose it is like you don't really need to see me getting across the water. Like, well, not you don't really need to see the process of me getting across the water because, well, what's in that like for anyone? Yeah, I don't know. This is probably a sign of bad news. But yeah. Level 15, level 20 raptor dealt with by something else. Probably a stego. Maybe a dode. But I run up here anyway and something catches my eye. And I catch something's eye. It's a scorpion. So, yeah. You already know what was gonna happen here. I shot it and then thought, oh, I can save arrows actually. So I poke it with a stick, a metal stick, until it dies. That's a pretty horrible way of looking at it, but free kiting, I suppose. Maybe not free if you take into account the hide of the bow. Well, not just the hide, but it's just going into it too much, man. Eating raw meat, that's what I needed to do. I needed to get food back at on the cool island, man. So my genius plan was to there was some thinking behind this now. I was trying to, it did annoy me that he was killing the sheep. The sheep didn't seem too bothered there for a second, but yeah, just kill the sheep and eat it. So my idea was that I would retaliate. Now, in doing so, what do? I shoot the spino and bring it over to the stego. Airboat to the stego. That's a good idea. And it was a good idea in fairness. I was kind of confused that the other stegos weren't joining in. I don't know, I think it was like a level 25 stego though, wasn't it? 20, sorry. So he didn't really get much of a look in. Poor thing was just running at him. Didn't even swing. So, yeah. I thought I might lead him over to another one. I could just help it for now, yeah. And in fairness, it is like quite hurt, so yeah, that's the thing. Some good shots there. I think that makes up for some good auto misses. Don't know what I hit there. I think it may have been a stego. That was pretty cool though. It's like a scene from a movie. The movie was shot in like quite bad quality, but had a really cool background. Well, quite bad frame rate more so than quality, I suppose. This could have been something in my bag. Oh. And why did I keep this in? I don't know. I thought I got rid of this part, but I just looked at the bulb dogs. Yeah, I'll just go with it, man. Yeah, they're cool. And suddenly I spot danger. See a Ravager and an Ovis. So I run over to get the Stego's body. It's level 10, 15 Ravager. Shouldn't be too bad, really. I really do question myself sometimes. Like, what was I trying to do here? I think a part of me wanted to fight the Ravager. But a part of me must have wanted to tame that bulb. Oh yeah, I definitely wanted to fight the Ravager. The timing on this though is just so perfectly not good. Like, it's just bad. I don't know how much faster Ravagers were than me as well, so it's probably not good. Also don't know what this Ravager was doing, just sniffing my back. Until then. Oh, that's such a strange one. I don't know why the Paracer didn't go for the Ravager, because then I could have turned back and got something to eat instead of having to swim across here. Because I am on very low health. Swimming across, and you can't eat in the water, so I'm just gonna keep losing health. I think I have 24 there. $22, $21. Jesus, going down quick. I forgot. 2019. Jeez, I did not notice how quick this was going. It's in the interest of video length. There's a cut. And I'm on 6 health. And I'm nearly getting to shore. And at this stage I was thinking that the plant, if I get near it, it might heal me. But I don't know if it does that to people or just to animals. But anyway. 2 health. 1. 0. Oh no. I could have eaten anything. Why didn't I just eat something? It would have stopped my health from going down. That really doesn't make sense. Why is my decision making then? Okay, I'm not sure what I was doing here, but I did give up. So next time I spawn, I will see you. Well, I'll talk to you. Hopefully I'll sort out the not doing the after voiceover thing. Yeah, hopefully not. But for now, that's all, I think.